Alright guys, we're out here trying to do some fishing. Wanted to give you an update on the Altoids fishing kits. So this is where we were. The bobber one. And this is one of the things I changed. I changed the leader line. This way when you pull the leader out, this will spin. And all the snap swivels won't spin off of it, because that was a problem with it, those two pieces being attached. Other than that, that's all I've changed on this one. But a couple of the big revisions that I made actually attached to that. So I know I was saying that I wanted to try to find a way to put the leader line and bank line to do a fishing stringer. Couldn't figure out a way to get it in the tin, but I was able to make a case that the tin fits into. And that holds bank line for a fishing stringer. That was a pretty sweet little setup as a hole for a carabiner. So I think that's going to work pretty good. So the neck has some magnets to hold it in. Next logical step from that, being that I have two different Altoid kits, was making a double case with a spot for the bank line to use as a fishing stringer. This one's still a prototype. I'm trying to figure out a good way of printing this. So far this is in 3 pieces, but I'm not liking it. I printed it in 1 piece before and it's even worse. So I'm still working on this. But let's go and let me show you how I set it up like this one. And we'll go through the process. That way at least you see one setup. Pretty simple. Just take some bank line. I think I ended up with 15 feet. They should hold about the same. I'm not positive, but I think they should hold the same. So that's roughly 6 foot, 12. Yeah, it's about 15 right there. Just use these as scissors. From there, I just do a overhead knot and make a loop. Actually, I lied. I did do a knot, but where? We're gonna have to come back to this one, but I did buy a little fishing stringer, and that's where this little end came from. It's 47 cents from Walmart. Came with this end, and then as you pull it, out, it had a ring on the other end. I think I left that in the car. I like having the little hole in the center. It makes it easy to wind and unwind the line. I'm not sold on that little ring because it does bulk up the edge a little bit. But I know that kind of helps with the friction when you pull the line through. So that's the leader line. That's that kit. So for right now, we're going to go ahead and just put a loop. Boom. Cool. That one out. So I think that's pretty sweet. It fits in the bag pretty good. If you didn't know what you're going to do, you can have them both. That's a really cool setup just by itself. So now that I showed you that, let's see if we can do some fishing. Let's see if we can actually put something on a stringer today. Okay, so today we're using chicken liver. Let's see how long this lasts. I came out the other day and a tub of chicken liver lasted me like 40 minutes. So let's see what it does today. Oh. First cast, see if we can get something on that. Or we already lost our bait. There it is. Let's see what we got. Oh, wrapped up on the piling. Here. First one of the day. See if I can find my measuring tape. 14. All right, guys, I'm back in the car. It was kind of a comical day today. Set up to go fishing, show y'all guys some stuff. Forgot all kinds of things. And then right when I'm in the fish, the yard guys show up and basically chase me out of every spot. Like, okay, well, they're mowing this part over here. No big deal. I'll go over there. Pack my stuff up, go walk over there, start getting on the fish over there, and here comes the guy in the lawnmower going over there to that spot. Okay, pack my stuff up, go to the next spot. Start to get bites at the next spot. There's the lawnmower again. It got to the point where I just stood on a concrete pad and I just let the lawnmower go around me. The guy mowing the yard, because it's like, as long as I'm on concrete, he's not on concrete. So I got chased around so much I just stood on the concrete. So yeah, it was pretty. The whole thing was pretty comical, to be honest with you. So, but I wanted to get us back in the car, and I wanted to show you that stringer and how I put it together real quick. So we had the double, right? Double Altoids 10 with the stringer. What I've been doing is I've been buying just these Ozark Trail poly stringers, which they suck. Just, you know, they're not great. These are real low quality, and they're 6-footers, but they got the end on them, and they have a loop on the other end. I'm not exactly sure if that's gonna buy me anything, but so they're 47 cents for the stringer. So what I've been doing is just cutting off cutting the end off, and then you can open it up what I used to open up. There's a little slit right here, and all I'm doing is running the tool down that slit to open it up so I can get that piece of rope out. So I think last time I did this, I didn't cut the rope first. I opened it up first and used the rope to pull out the rope from the center. Kind of see what I'm doing here. I'm just taking the pliers and pulling the line out. Alright. It's cleaned up, line's out. So all we have to do now, put the stringer line through that hole, all the way through, and then just clamp the line back down in there. Alright, there we go. Line is on the stringer end. So it doesn't unravel. There it is. Got a stringer on it. It looks like I can fit more line on this one than the single Altoid 10 one, but there's the setup. I think we cut this down a little bit to where it rests here. be better, but that's pretty good. So like I said, the double one's still a prototype. It's the 3 pieces that has to be pinned together. It's kind of a pain, and then the magnets to hold it. So I'll still work on this one, but it's a working prototype. I think the single one is still my favorite. This one has that metal ring in it. That's why it ends up giving it a bulge. It takes up a lot of room. So I think I'm gonna end up taking that metal ring off of this one. But pretty good setup. Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna continue to fish with these for a while. We did pretty good today. I might put some video in maybe around here of the second spot I ended up moving at. The second spot I moved away from this, the guy on the lawnmower, and right away, bam! First one went down, 2 minutes, and we were on. Let's go. Second one, bam! Right there. A couple minutes afterwards, and I was just pull them in. I think I caught 3 before the lawnmower figured out where I was, and so I was like all excited about that. I was like, man, we're really getting somewhere here. I never took the lens cap off. So even though I was recording, it was just audio. I never took the lens cap off. So just so you know, those were huge. Oh my God, they were just monsters. They were probably average size with the lens cap off, but with the lens cap on, they were monsters. So we're gonna continue fishing with these things, hit up a couple different spots. Let me know if you have any ideas of things I can change, better the system. Let me know. Put them down below. And we'll see you on the next one. See you later. Bye. All right, guys, we're on spot number 2 now. There it is. It's a little guy.